So I made $70,000 on Lucid Trading in last 4 weeks. I'm gonna break down for you guys how I did it, how much I spent on evals, how many accounts I passed of whatever accounts I bought, and how much I made on those accounts, how many withdrawals I took, and the numbers we're gonna break down from everything top to bottom. So if you guys can find it any information helpful, I'll be very happy to make these kind of videos again and again. Let me know in that comment in the comments that if you like this kind of breakdown or not. But again, Lucid Trading is right now top of the top future firm, right? I mean, currently, no doubt about that. So if you are coming from CFD side, or maybe you have been trading Indian markets and you are tired of doing that, maybe consider coming to future firms. Again, I cannot guarantee anything, but again, this firm has been crossing every other firm recently in terms of payout rules, smooth process, बैंक में payout लेना, वो भी issue कोई नहीं होता है. तो there are so many things to consider. Okay, so we're gonna go next into the breakdown on how much and how I made $70,000 in Lucid Trading, and it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys find it helpful. Next, we're gonna go into that. All right, let's get into that. So as you can see, this whole journey started from 7th January. Again, I do not have date on this page, but just believe me, it started on 7th or 5th January, somewhere around that. I bought Lucid Flex 50k accounts, 5 of those. I tried to pass them, I failed them again. It's just a expense which happens while you are trading prop firms. It is all about how much you are spending, and in the end of whole spending thing, how much you are making, right? That's what I feel like what prop firm game is all about, and you need to understand that correct way. Okay, so again, I quickly bought another 5 accounts because I know that every 3 sets of accounts I tend to pass one set, which is coming out to be every 3 evals I tend to pass one eval, which is right now me going aggressively and passing evals. Okay, because wasting time on the evals for me, and me being at this stage, is very hard for me to do. So what I do is like speed run my evals. So if you are new, consider going little bit slower than this. It's fine. It's just for me, spending time on the evals right now is not at all sustainable, right? So I bought another 550k accounts and passed them on the same 1 or 2 days here and there, right? Again, I'm not saying go buy evals and bash them again and again and again. Just be aware of your situation and trade accordingly, right? So total expense of 500 accounts on 50k evals was, I blew 10 evals, sorry, I blew 5 evals and passed 5, right? So it comes out to be 10 evals. Expense was $850, as you can see in the, I guess, page. Whatever, I made some fun things so I can explain to you guys properly. $850. Once I pass the funded accounts, the very core thing about the prop firm industry or trading prop firm is that once you pass the funded accounts, take things seriously. You have to get to pay out every 2 accounts. Means get to one payout every 2 accounts, right? We're gonna talk about how prop firm math works in the different video. Right now I'm just giving you breakdown on how I did it. Okay, so I passed 5 accounts, 50k flex accounts which I bought. If you want them, you can check them out on Lucid Trading website. Maybe link description mein hogi. Just again, and I took a payout of $7,123 from all 50k accounts totaling. Okay, this is not each account का payout. This is totaling के सारे 50k के 5 sorry 5 funded account में से इतना निकाला है मैंने 7,123. Now look at the expense to return date ratio right now. I spent $850. Worst case scenario क्या मैं $2,000 spend करता, but I still ended up making $7,000, which is already great. But if you were trading that in live account, it is very hard to replicate this thing. So on 14th of January, I got approved for $7,123 payout. I took that payout in the bank account, which is there is no issue on that. So don't worry about that. If you are wondering about that, do not worry about that at all. And on that day I got approved, so I tried to get to the another payout, but ended up blowing that account. All 5 accounts were gone. So what I do, go back to the market, purchase, because now I have made, let's say, $1,000 spend kiए मोटे मोटे, I made $7,000, so I 7x my money anyway, so I'm gonna spend. So what I do next is मैं 5 150 के इवाल्स फ्लैक्स इवाल्स लेता हूँ. I try to pass them, but on the first go I couldn't do it, कि मैं नहीं कर पाया वो पास. So मैंने दूसरा सेट लिया, knowing that every 3 sets में से एक पास करता हूँ मैं. I know the math because I've been trading this prop firm industry since 2022, right? Now I know my numbers, how I trade. So वो मैथ जानना बहुत important है खुद के लिए, कि how much accounts you are blowing against how much accounts you are passing. Okay, so remember that. I passed 150k accounts in 2 days. On the same day I started trading, because Lucid Flex or Lucid के accounts में ऐसा नहीं होता कि you don't have to wait for another day to active accounts. You can active on the same day and start trading them. So उसी दिन से मैंने शुरू किया. I got approved for $15,000 on those 5 accounts, because max payout 3k है per account on 150k accounts. So totaling up to $15,000, $3,000 each from 5 accounts on 27 January. Now my total payout is sitting at 22,123. Right? I spent $2,500 on the evals, 150k के evals पे, but total payout now is 22,123. 15,000 ये और साथ $7,000 ये, right? 850 प्लस गिन लो तुम 2500. सो हम लेट्स से मोटा मोटा $3,500 मैं अभी तक स्पेंड कर चुका हूँ इस रन में, एंड आई हैव मेड $22,000. नाउ यू विल सी द ग्राफ ऑफ taking payout will go exponentially up, and then spending will slow down, right, in this curve. Now I have big, because these are bigger accounts, I have buffers. So what I was trying to do is run a few accounts, 1 or 2 accounts I separated, and I was trying to run those 2 accounts, and I did ended up running those accounts up, but greed got to me. I made something around $8,000 on one account. उसका उस अकाउंट का बैलेंस $18,000 पहुंच चुका था, बट ग्रीड मेरे में इतना था उस दिन कि मैं I was trying to run it up, and ended up blowing those accounts. So and then I took another account to try to run it up. It did not happen in that account, so I ended up blowing 2 accounts. Out of those 500 accounts मैंने 2 उड़ा दिए. जो 500 accounts थे उसमें से 2 उड़ा दिए. Now I have 150k account. So what I do, slow down, don't let the tilt ruin my whole Lucid portfolio of funded accounts, right? I said now I'm gonna chill out and block in some other payouts to make this payout number greater than what I spent, which is already greater, but it doesn't feel like good. Spending $3,500 and $22,000 is alright. I wanted that ratio to be better. Okay, so what I do is like I slow down, take another, just I locked in 2 good days after taking that $15,000 payout जो ये है. उसके बाद मैंने अकाउंट्स को थोड़े थोड़े और बढ़ाया. एक और आई टुक अनदर $9,000 पे आउट फ्रॉम द अकाउंट्स. वो जो 3 बचे थे, आई डिड नॉट बाय एनी न्यू अकाउंट्स. आई again I'm sticking with 3 accounts. I'm slowing things down. So you gotta know when to slow things down and when to speed it up, right? So I took another $9,000 payout, totaling up to now $31,123, right? This is great ROI. Now I have spent $3,500 and I have taken out $31,223, right? Again, this is all comes out to be my experience of 3-4 years trading with prop firms. Of course, not lots of people can replicate this, and I understand this, but you gotta understand the math of prop firms, and it is the only way these things works out. Risk is gonna be on high notes because you are not paying $2,000 for $2,000 drawdown. You are only paying $90 for it. So you just gotta look at that way. Okay. What I do, I got approved for $9,000 payout on February 3rd, 2026. Now you see every payout is just 1 week away. 14th January, 27th January, 3rd February. Right. So I'm looking payout every week. What I decide to do, lock another payout, because every payout I lock, I tend to make at least that much back from the market. Let's say if I withdraw $3,000 from the account, at least tend to make $3,000 back and then go for the withdrawal. So I do have enough buffer to go for another payout. As you can see, on the February 10th, after February 3rd, I took another $9,000 payout. Now which is today's date, February 10th. My payout got approved in just 2 minutes, got paid in the work market in just another 2 minutes, so 4 5 minutes की whole process thing. And now my total payout is standing at $40,123 from Lucid Trading alone this year, from January 7th to February 11th. Right, so this is how platform industry works. This is how platform accounts can help you grow if you just play the game right and know how to use your strategy in the market. That also comes into the play. Let's just go on to the day by day. Okay, how much I made on the day, so you guys can have a look at it properly. So just have a look at it on the 21st of, okay, so the first set of 50Ks I blew. I do not have any data on this because you blow the accounts gets removed from your dashboard, so I do not have data on those accounts, but I do have data on 150Ks. So as you can see 150Ks को मैंने 21st of January को पास किया. I made $2,500. On Thursday I made $4,500. एंड देन मैंने 3 दिन सिर्फ फ्लिप किया है उसको, बिकॉज इतने बन गए फिर उसको और रनअप करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आई नीड टू लॉक माई पे आउट. ओके, आई लॉक्ड पे आउट ऑन वेडनेसडे मॉर्निंग, गॉट अप्रूव्ड, everything was done in just 5 minutes and I started trading for another payout. वेडनेसडे थर्सडे तुम देखोगे मैं पुश कर रहा हूँ एंड देन फिर मैं स्लो डाउन कर रहा हूँ. देखो 38 सेकेंड को, राइट, क्योंकि मुझे 5 दिन जो प्रॉफिटेबल बनाने हैं वो बनाऊंगा. वो 440, 415, 315 इज आर द बेस हिट्स minimum required to count as a profitable day. Lucid needs 5 days of profitable day to be eligible for another payout, right? You can have losing days in between, it's fine, but my account balance was so high, so I could average in and make minimum dollars, whatever I needed, right? I locked another payout on 4th, or I guess डेट देख लेना कहीं भी. ओके, इधर ही 4th of वही होगी, 4th of February. Account again got a payout, again got approved in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, and then I start for another payout request. वो जो प्रोसेस होती है, I made $3,000 on the 4th of February. एंड देन मैं वापस फ्लिप में घुस चुका था. थर्सडे को मुझे कोई सेटअप नहीं मिला तो मैंने जस्ट फ्लिप करके छोड़ दिया. फ्राइडे को मैंने वापस से एक ट्रेड लिया, उसमें $2,700 बुक किए. दिस इज गेटिंग कॉपीड ओवर 3 अकाउंट. सो दिस आर द ओनली स्टैट्स ऑफ 1 अकाउंट. ओके, ये एक ही अकाउंट के स्टैट्स है. एंड देन मंडे 2 अच्छे दिन आते हैं कोई भी साइकिल में, फिर मैं स्लो डाउन कर देता हूँ. 9th 10th को फ्लिप किया, 11th को वी रिक्वेस्टेड पे आउट विच इज टूडेज डेट. एंड आज वापस से मैंने फ्लिप कर दिया है. देखो 373 डॉलर ऑलरेडी मैंने फ्लिप कर दिया है नेक्स्ट पे आउट के लिए. अब माई प्लान इज कि नेक्स्ट 18th को मैं एक पे आउट डालूँ और 25th को पे आउट डालूँ, विच गोना ब्रिंग मी टू क्लोज टू $60,000 इन विड्रॉल with Lucid Trading. And in 2 months, $60,000 from one firm is crazy stats. And ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने 2-3 महीने से ये अकाउंट्स ग्रो करते आया हूँ और देन आई एम शोइंग यू स्टैट्स. इट जस्ट फ्रॉम 7th January to 11th February, right? So I made this $70,000 total because मेरे अकाउंट्स में अभी भी अगर तुम देखो, मेरे तीनों अकाउंट्स में, सो दीस आर माय 3 अकाउंट्स, 150 के 150 के जो मैंने आपको बताया जो बचे हैं, हर एक अकाउंट में बफर पड़ा है। कितने का? $11,000 का। आई स्टिल हैव $11,000 balance in each account, totaling up to $33,000. I have withdrawn $40,000. If you add them up, I have made more than $70,000 in last 4 weeks alone, right? So that is how prop firms, again, I'm just gonna keep saying it. If you are new trader, make sure you are using prop firms and taking advantage of prop firms, because that's the only way to do it, yes, in my opinion. I hope you like this breakdown on my expense and return ratio. Expense is still at $3,500, okay, and I have made total of $73,000. Again, मैंने पूरा withdraw नहीं किया है अभी, only $40,000 किया है. $33,000 is also it's sitting in my account, right? I'll be able to withdraw $9,000 again next week, and every week I'll be able to withdraw $9,000 until I get moved to live, which gonna be happening after 5 to 6 payouts from one single account, right? So that was a little breakdown on Lucid. uh I hope you like this breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next breakdown. Next will be Tradify or TPT. Hopefully I'll be able to pass accounts and will able to bring such results back. So yeah, in the strategy wise what I use or where I trade, इन सब क्वेश्चंस को मत पूछना इस comment section में. I trade live every day on the YouTube. If you wanna tune in, you can tune in there live every day. You can ask me questions on that. I do have a Discord जिसके लिंक मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में रख दूंगा. Instagram, you can DM me anywhere. और अगर किसी भी ट्रेडिंग रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है डिस्कॉर्ड में पूछ लो. मोर्स विल हेल्प यू आउट. ओके, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.